WNYT, Albany, in HD. News Channel 13, live at noon, begins right now.
It is back to school season. It's exciting, but also stressful for some children. Tips on how to relieve that stress when we return. Welcome back. The start of the new school year can be exciting. It can also be stressful for some children. Here with some tips on how to relieve and deal with that stress, Dr. Diane Tenenbaum is here. Thank you very much for being here with us.
Thank you.
So as a mom, you, I'm sure, have experienced some of the stress that comes along with the start of the school year. What do you do to try and relieve that?
Well, I think that with stress, one of the best things you can do is sort of think about the prevention and just sort of talk through what the issues are for children. Most children get really excited about the whole process, and I think that as kids are involved in getting the school supplies and everything else, most children really look forward to the beginning of school. Age of the child. Some of the younger children are able to sort of say that they may not want to go to school, or they may not want to. Children sometimes will, a lot of pediatricians will call somaticizing. That is, they'll sort of assign some symptoms to sort of their bodies and stuff. So they may complain about headaches and stomach aches. I think that as a rule in pediatrics, children are not little adults, but one of the very few ways that children are similar to adults is that when children are stressed, they will often get headaches and belly aches and some reflux symptoms, just like adults do. So that's something to look out for as well. With teenagers, a lot of times you may see some withdrawal sorts of symptoms, and they may also begin to sort of tell you things about how they're not necessarily looking forward to the beginning of school.
So those physical symptoms may be, there may be some truth to them, but take it with a grain of salt?
Well, I think that as a parent, I put a lot of stock in what you as a parent feel is really going on with your child. And if you're not sure, that's a great time to come in to your pediatrician and say, do you think this is a function of stress? Is this a combination of things? Or is there something else going on here? And I think it's really worth a discussion. I think parents, though, really know their children. And I think that if a mom or a dad really feels like, wow, this is all, these headaches are new and they're just happening sort of on school days versus weekends, that sort of a thing, then I think that that's kind of the thing that, you know, as a parent, you tend to know when it's a stress-related issue.
And do you feel sometimes parents may also add to that stress if they are nervous about their child starting school?
Boy, that's the million-dollar question, Sabrina. Yeah, I think as parents, it's important that we focus on school success as a function of children trying hard and enjoying the learning process. It shouldn't be a function of how well necessarily they're doing in school. So I think as parents, the important thing that we have to stress is that it's a learning environment and they should be excited about learning and being with their friends at school.
And it'll be here before we know it.
Yes,
Dr. Diane Tenenbaum, thank you very much for being here with us.
Thank you.